this scoreboard stuff. Sorry we're running late here, guys. We will get all these games though. Okay, we're good to go. We're in the game. We're all caught up. Welcome, you guys. Just getting the stream going here. I know there was no pre-show at all. I actually decided to get my run in since I figured the stream would be going pretty late tonight, so I went and got some food and got a run in. But now we are here. We are ready. This is so exciting. I was so pumped for this game, man. For a while now. I've been. I don't know who I'm gonna root for. I mean, it's Adam and T90. Like, how do we pick between these two? I've played with Adam for probably 15 years. And I played with T90 for only a few years, but I still want to root for both of them to lose, so I don't know which one to go for. It feels so weird. Okay, so let's look at these civs. Viking opening for Tristan. Very strong civ for the meta for Arabia, but it feels like a comfort pick. Pirate, thank you. This feels like a comfort pick and not a top tier civ pick. Let's check what Adam went for. Ethiopian. Also, I think that Ethi is certainly a comfort pick for Adam. I think both these players decided to go with civs they know. Go with civs that they can predict how the game's going to flow out. They're comfortable with it. They're fine with it. They know the weaknesses and strengths of this civ. Maybe not this particular civ matchup, although I think they've probably seen this one a couple times. But not really going for those very top tier civs. I didn't see the draft. We completely missed the draft, so between games I'll try and get in contact with those players to get it from them. So I don't know what civs they're actually working with. Chinese and Mayans are probably the highest priority picks here. You would think that those are also priority bans, so those could have been knocked out in the pick ban phase. But even if they did pick those civs, maybe those civs are being saved for later on maps more suited to them. So just not quite sure why we're seeing these civs here, but we are. So Vikings going to have a very good economy once they get to castle, and Ethiopian is going to have a better economy and stronger archers all the way through the game. So Ethiopian might have the early advantage, and they'll try and snowball. I'm sure Adam's going to try and snowball somehow. And then Vikings will come in a little bit later with their economy, and their advantage will take over maybe mid-castle to imp. And then you'll see Vikings outshining Ethiopian, would be my guess how this could potentially play out. So knowing that, I think that we're going to see a lot of aggression from Adam early, maybe a Drush to FC, maybe Drush FC crossbow, something like that. Tristan probably going to be opening like Man-at-Arms, I would think, since he does want to get something going on the map, and he does have good Man-at-Arms with Viking. Was my old name Rhythm? It wasn't. No, I've been using the Spring name for many years now, actually. Probably like I've had quite a few Smurfs, like just for fun. But most of the names I'm known on are some variant of Spring and like a team that I was on or something. What up, Caddy? So yeah, mostly Spring. The first team I joined at like a expert level was UD Clan with Dreams, and Cody was in there. And I was UD Voices. But pretty much any other name you're going to know me on is Spring. Rhythm on Booby. Yeah. Was it a USA player? It seems like a familiar name. What up, Banana? Welcome, everybody. Yo, how hyped are you guys to see T90 playing in a actual tournament and not just casting it? This is such a switch. I'm casting T90 playing. It's fantastic. I'll take over. We'll just give T90. He can be the best in the USA. He can dominate the tournaments, and then we'll cast him from here on out. Yeah. Second seed. I would argue that it could be beneficial but it could also hold him back. So the benefit for T90 in casting all these really top-level games is he's getting a lot of time watching the best players and how they approach each map and Civ. So he's getting a lot of knowledge that you wouldn't get otherwise unless you're doing that. So he's doing like the study part of the game, but he's not getting as much playtime. So he doesn't probably know the feel part of the game quite as well. And he's going to be locked into what he's seeing the experts playing. So the adaptability is probably a little bit lower, right? He probably has a very strict idea of how the meta plays out because he's only watching like 2,500 level players every game, and those games tend to play out specific ways. But I bet you his game knowledge is great compared to a lot of experts. So I think good and bad. I'm just happy to see him playing. I mean, if you can do both, why not, right? So we see Tristan going, or excuse me, this is Adam. Adam going for 2 lumbers and 3 to gold. So to me, this looks like a right into range build. I'd be a little surprised if he starts making militia this late. And it makes sense for Ethi, right? For Adam. So he's playing its Viking. If he goes Mad Arms into Archers, yeah, it's pretty nice for Ethiopian because they do get the extra food and gold. But why do the Man at Arms part if you're going to lose the first army anyways to Viking Mad Arms? There's almost no way you out micro him so hard that you get all that extra HP. So the theory here is you go up around the same time, you drop the range, and then you defend with range. For Adam, there's the range now. So this makes a lot of sense. You're letting the pressure come to you, and it's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's like you just stay calm under pressure, get on your back, you start up kicking. T90. Oh! Oh, okay. Yo, by the way, let me know how the sound is. I've been trying to mess with it a little bit. I know that the sound is like nothing that great. I tried to change it some. Okay, Adam loses his scout. And Tristan, so he's applying extra added pressure that Adam may not have been expecting. The meta is kind of shave down units and go up faster, and Tristan's going, yeah, well, you played open, so now the meta is open meta, and we can play aggressive. So Tristan's going to try and take this wood away. I believe he will. This is actually really going to pay off that Adam went to the second wood already. Most players, I don't know that they would have done that. I don't think I would have done that. So this would have been a bigger blow. He's kind of stuck in here, though. He's not running out. This is really surprising to me. Yeah, Adam should have ran out immediately, in my opinion. But it's super hard to make these split-second decisions, right? This is why aggression is so fun to watch over just like these defensive styles, because like defensive arena style, yeah, you did your pre-planning, you did your homework, and you mapped out how the game is going to play out one certain way. But once aggression comes down and units get all over the place, and you have to rebalance your economy for all these different units that you need, it really requires a lot more playing and adaptability. So I just love seeing this aggression. We'll see if it pays off for Tristan. He is +3 vills now, and he's also Viking. So his eco's going to be strong, really strong. Now, Ethiopian have fletching out. We're going to be looking for Adam to do some damage. I think that Tristan is going light here on blacksmith upgrades. He did send the vills forward, so it makes sense. Look at these 2 juicy gold mines as well. Thank you for the follows and supporting you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, so he's got the gold pressure. He's also got a tower center of Yellow's base, so he's got vision, and he stopped the wood. So I really like the position of that. He's going to throw away some mad arms. They're kind of useless at this point anyways. They're really just looking for free picks, so that's kind of fine. He will need some extra blacksmith if he wants to walk in here, I believe. These are Ethiopian archers with +1, so they should be much stronger. Yeah, Tristan sees it now. He'll back up. Population cap for Adam. Adam's trying to sneak around with a few archers. Tristan going for the wall at a very strong timing to do a wall. He thinks this is the only army, though. This one's going to really surprise him, and he could end up losing 2 to 3 villagers here. this could get Adam back in the game. Really nice job sending only 4 and so quick. Excuse me, T90 really thinks that this is all the archers here. Because he walked down here, he kind of walked on both sides. He checked on this side with the mad arms. So he didn't think there was anything moving across. And now here we go. Here we go, archers on the field, getting some blood. There's a lumber camp there at 30. What up, Agenda? Okay, so he's going to have to go back. He's actually getting armor as well as Tristan. Tristan going for a bit more army than you would really expect to see. Adam just playing defensive. As defensive as he can. He's actually adding a stable on now. This is going to be a full feudal potential from Adam. He realizes now that his opponent went for fletching and armor. This means it's not going to be any time of any sort of early transition to Castle Age. So it opens up the viability of scouts and the fact that he's keeping it open. So now if 3 to 4 scouts can be very impactful in the game, and he's being pressured by storms too, so why not add that in? So I really like that, and I think it's very dependent on keeping the opponent open here in the north. So it's good that we saw the archers come out first, and then the stable drop through knowledge. So Adam's actually playing really well, and he's thinking this out well. Really hard to do all of this stuff under pressure. Still maintaining a 3-vil lead is Tristan. Tower goes down on the gold for Adam to defend that a little bit. The scout that will come out should clean up all 3 of those. He will lose 1 villager there though. Market comes out as well. So I do believe we'll see him go maybe like 12 farms. He's actually got 12 now. And then the rest might go to gold. If you see a market coming up this fast, usually the player's not going to be going much more than 12 farms. They're going to be optimizing by sending those extra villagers that come out to the gold and then just buying the food. It costs a little bit more, but it's faster than waiting for to build your farms, because you need 60 wood for a farm, and then you make your farm, and then you wait for the food. And it's just a little bit faster sometimes to do the buying. So I like the fact that he's doing this. He added a stable, and he shows, okay, I can go full feudal and pressure your army if I need to. But then he's adding this, and he's going for probably a fast uptime. So I think he's trying to be a bit sneaky here. Either that, or he's playing kind of middle of the road, and I'm not sure which route is going to be the route he takes. I'd imagine he wants to go up faster. And now that there is a fully walled Tristan here, a Tristan turtle, I think that every scout he makes is going to slow him down. So really good not to see more scouts being made. This is well played by Adam here. He only made the 1. And that was just to clear up the rest of the stuff in his base. Really well played. He knows the scouts can be a liability. 16 farms do go down, so mistake in there, but 16 farms is the right amount. Just in general, it transitions very well to the next age. So if you don't know the math countings, you need about 5 farms per TC, or like 5 or 6 per stable. So if we've got 16 farms, we can either drop 3 TC and go right into ecoing, or we can drop a couple stables and go into stables with the 1 TC. So you've got a lot of options here. Dave! Yes, let's go, Tristan! Get your claws out. How sick would it be to see Adam knock Tristan out of the USA Cup, though? I'm so torn on who to root for. Yo, Adam, save this. No! Adam's a wizard. Yeah, exactly, Agenda. I don't know which one I want to win, because I don't know who I want to fight. So I'm actually waiting in the round of 4 for the winner of this match. I'm waiting to pounce on him. I'm trying to get to Daniel, but these are 2 very respectable players here. So I'm going to have to be doing some extra training through this week. Probably going to play one of them next weekend. Nice job cleaning this up. Adam's keeping his ball of archers very safe as well. Not staying out on the map, just in case his opponent is going up to castle. He knows he's up. And Vikings just generally are going to get up pretty quick. They have good eco, and a lot of players play them a little passively. This time Tristan didn't really go for that. He went for the fletching, he went for the armor, he went for the forward tower. Tristan is throwing some judo chops into the mix here. He's not just playing standard meta. It has netted him 3 extra vills, and he's Viking vills again, so he's got that wheelbarrow going already. His eco's feeling really nice. He's on two ranges. I don't really understand the market unless he did the similar mechanic of buying. I wasn't really paying as attention. Looking at his farm count though, it looks like he did that a bit tighter than as I was saying about this one, because I was watching Adam do it. About 12 farms and then you mark it up. We saw Adam go actually to 16. And I was saying that's probably a bit much. Usually you see about 12, so I'm really thinking that Tristan did exactly what I was saying, where he went 12 and then bought his way up. But I didn't pay attention, so I could just be making this up completely just to make myself sound right. Hello, VOD visiting Tristan from the future. I believe in you, big guy. Oh, so nice. The shout outs from Dave. It's good when your buddy comes in and roots for you, right? That's great. I feel good for Tristan. Hopefully a Dave comes in when I'm playing one of them and roots for me instead of. So both players up, both players going crossbow. Very similar villager counts. Tristan though is in the lead. Actually, he's in the lead on the villager count and the military count. This Viking power really paying off here. Not even so he's in the lead like on paper now, but also positionally he sees all this gold, and if he can keep this gold, his opponent can almost just straight die. Once you're going towards imp, this gold line is only going to last you like a little ways into imp, so you have to move out at some point. You can't just sit on 1 gold. If you got the 2nd gold in your base, then you can sit and be a little turtle for as long as you want. But if you're only on 1, you need to be very careful about these golds. Maybe you're thinking like dropping your first castle here, a couple TCs here very early, things like that. Siege, monks, got to be careful. There's also a hill here in the center, and it's going to be a contested hill from both players. Tristan really wants to keep that hill as well, but Adam needs the hill or he's going to be under pressure in his very vulnerable forward gold. So a lot of action could go down on this hill a bit later when they're going to drop castle transitions. So probably about double the pop they're on right now. Dave saying that Adam is in a rough spot in chat, and I totally agree. Now Tinville lead for Tristan here. And he's sitting in a real sick spot too. Hitting a lot of farms, finding a spot on the gold. He's poking in and out of the wood line. Adam's not going to be feeling very comfortable about this kind of pressure. He's also got ballistics here, so Adam's going to look for some damage himself. He's being met by elite skirms with the +2, so these are tanks. Those aren't skirms, those are tanks. Tanks, defending, eco, expansion. Really well played here by Tristan. He's going probably a little bit more military than I would just normally suggest, but he is starting to eco behind it, so that's totally fine. He keeps getting build leads, and he's doing it from a very safe position, adding that extra military. And knowing that his opponent is kind of pressured down makes sense, right? Might as well add extra military. You know that you're kind of forcing them into a 1 TC potential, so adding the extra TC in this scenario is totally fine. Well, he gets cleared up there, but I don't think Tristan's really going to be too worried about that. He's got the main hill. That's the real hill. The contested hill of the game will be this one, again, due to the gold here and the proximity to Tristan's base and his resupply units. So definitely favoring Tristan's position. What can Adam do here? So if we're in Adam's position and we're being super pressured, we're down, 15 vills. Could be 20 vills in a minute or two. The other guys at least on 2 TC, maybe 3 TC. We know that Viking type civs really like getting on that 3 TC. 3 TC meta to imp. So you're thinking they're ecoing behind this pressure generally. So you gotta think forward mangoes, adding stables and going +2 knights, adding another range, going 3 range with crossbow. You gotta make something happen militarily. Or start ecoing so hard that you force your opponent's hand and they actually have to come and attack you, but that's just not really possible right now. He's going to get outboomed either way, so I think it's going to be up to Adam doing aggression. And here's the forward siege now. He knows where he's at in the game probably at this point. He knows he's a bit behind. Tristan actually doubling down here, doing the 2nd siege workshop forward. He's not waiting to imp. He doesn't give a crap about him. No, he wants to kill you now. Yep, Tristan's a good player. Like, don't get it twisted. Yes, he is a caster, and it's kind of a meme to say the casters aren't good, but there's a lot of casters that can play at a decent level. As we say, Adam goes down fighting. Looks like he started to realize that there's a lot more military here on the field for Tristan, and he's already ecoing, so there's just really no way back unless you get real lucky. As I was saying, it's like you have to think of a full 1TC military, so it's like add the second stable, third range, or quick to siege, maybe even double siege. He really has to get something snowballing. He'll never win through economy at this point without raids. So he tried to play towards his win condition. It just didn't really work out. Really good job by Tristan, seeing that it's a double gold forward. So we know that we can pressure this base, at least in castle, if not in feudal. The meta is not really this aggressive, so maybe he could put his opponent kind of on the back foot. And then going elite scrim is just great, right? We know that Ethi is not really going to be going to stable units or knight units, like especially in +2. So your skirms and your crossbow are going to be super strong once you get comboed here. Really well played. Not a lot of mistakes here by Tristan. Adam, yeah.
Ow.
What can you say? Really good pressure.